Sounds are produced by objects that vibrate and set molecules of the air into motion. If the vibration ranges between 30 and 20,000 cycles per second, the waves stimulate receptive cells in our ears and will be perceived as sounds. Wavelength is the distance between waves, which is transduced as frequency or pitch, measured in units called hertz. The amplitude or the height of the waves is transduced as loudness and is measured in units called decibels. How does the brain code frequency or pitch information? There are two types of coding in the cochlea. Place coding is used for moderate to high frequencies. Different locations or places on the cochlea respond to sounds of different frequencies. Low-frequency sounds utilize rate coding. For low-frequency sounds, the location of the axons that are firing does not change. Instead, the rate of firing, or how fast the neurons fire, is how low-frequency sounds are coded. The primary auditory cortex is arranged tonotopically, that is, organized by frequency in functional columns. Them baking. As the cookies bake, volatile compounds float in the air. When Sally breathes air containing these compounds, more accurately called odorants, they are drawn deep into the nasal cavities where they interact with the nasal epithelium. Here, odorants stimulate receptors on olfactory receptor neurons. The resulting electrical excitation is transmitted through the olfactory nerves to the olfactory bulb. Neurons in the olfactory bulb then transmit this electrical excitation to many other brain regions. For example, olfactory information reaches the amygdala, affecting Sally's emotions. The olfactory inputs to the hypothalamus may play a role in appetite and eating behavior. The olfactory inputs into the hippocampus may play a role in the formation of olfactory-related memories. Together, olfactory input to all of these brain regions may contribute to Sally's eagerness to eat the chocolate chip cookies after smelling them. Receptors. When each chemical interacts with its receptor, neurons in the tongue are excited. The electrical excitation is transmitted to the brain by 3 cranial nerves to the nucleus of the solitary tract in the medulla. Taste information goes from the nucleus of the solitary tract to the ventral posteromedial nucleus of the thalamus to the primary gustatory cortex, and then onto the other parts of the cortex. It is in the cortex where conscious perception of taste occurs. Other information about the cookie, such as texture and temperature, also reach the primary gustatory cortex. Together, the combination of these properties determine how much Sally likes the cookie. Taste information also goes from the nucleus of the solitary tract to the hypothalamus and amygdala, where it may play a role in appetite and how much we like food. As you can see, Sally is enjoying the flavor of her chocolate chip cookie. Flavor is a complex combination of smell and taste. Taste is a set of 5 basic sensory perceptions: sweet, sour, bitter, salty, and umami. In addition to these tastes, there also appears to be a receptor for fat. As Sally eats the cookie, its chemical components, such as sugar and fat, dissolve in her saliva. These dissolved chemicals interact with specialized receptors on sensory neurons in the taste buds, which you can see here.
Pain involves a complex series of processes that researchers are still working to fully understand. To begin to understand pain, let's consider these 3 basic steps. The body sends pain signals to the brain brain interprets these signals, the brain sends information about pain back down to the body. Pain receptors are different from receptors that sense normal touch or pressure. When pain receptors in the lower back are stimulated, the sensation is transduced into a signal. The pain signal travels from the receptors to nerve fibers. The nerve fibers carry the pain signal through the spinal cord and onto the thalamus, other areas of the limbic system, and the somatosensory cortex in the brain.